We're out here in Perry Township, which is bordering Perry Village, right next door, but behind Perry Township Hall. This is the Painesville Municipal Court's court garden. It's been in existence. I think they've been doing the court garden for 27 years. Here we have, and this being 2021, we had Middle Ridge Garden, Socorro Nursery, Sable's Woodside Nursery, Madison Avenue Greenhouse, and Angelo Petiti that donated our seeds and our crops, our plants. Our money for supply came from Laredo Police and Stars Cars. We have, it's a little over an acre, right?
Yeah.
So we have a little over an acre of a garden. As Wally kind of explained to you, he heads up. We have a planting season. It is maintained by Wally and the crew is court probationees. And so we send them out here in lieu of alternative to doing jail time or alternative to doing I guess other types of community service. We had them come out here and they help plant and pick vegetables. And the vegetables then go to Salvation Army,
Perry Madison Food Bank,
Perry Madison Food Banks, senior centers, all through, basically eastern Lake County. As you can see, we have all kinds of vegetables there. We got today we got corn, tomatoes, and peppers. There's some cabbage.
Unbelievable. Some of these kids have never been in a garden, and they're amazed when we plant it. They're here on planting day, and then they're here when we're starting to pick, and they're like in awe that it grew this quick and what the results were. So it's kind of fun watching that.
We were a little delayed in planting, right? We typically do April, but it was a little later in April.
Well, it was so cold. We'd have planted them, we'd have lost some of it. So we planted them right after Memorial Day weekend. We planted that first Tuesday. And actually, I thought it worked out good. It worked perfect. Nothing got frosted, nothing got frozen.
So let me tell you a little bit about our Painesville Municipal Court's court garden. It's been in existence since 1994. It was started by Judge Mike Cicconetti, who was the presiding judge of Painesville Municipal Court at the time, along with the Perry Township trustees. We have some nonviolent offenders that, if they did jail time, would cost the court, the taxpayers, $66.53 per day to house an inmate. And we believe that certain nonviolent offenders can give back to the community. It is being run currently by by Painesville Municipal Court's probation department and Wally Siegel, the former administrator in Perry Township. And so Wally prepares it by assisting us in getting donations of seeds, donations of plants, financial contributions, and he puts together a plan that takes place during the winter, and we start to execute on that plan come springtime. And that requires us to provide community service workers. Those are individuals who are nonviolent offenders here in Painesville Municipal Court that we send out there to plant the garden, weed the garden, and eventually pick that garden. As the vegetables are being harvested, we will then bring them to the Salvation Army, Madison Food Bank, Perry Food Bank, Teen Challenge, Perry Senior Center, and we bring truckloads, and you will see truckloads of vegetables throughout the season. In years past, we've had beans, yellow and green, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, green and red, cauliflower, corn, eggplant, peppers, potatoes, tomatoes, yellow squash, zucchini. We have approximately 1,298 community service hours that are completed during that period of time that our garden is open. Again, we started open in April or May, depending on what Wally allows us to do, as he's watching for weather reports. And then we close it up mid-September is when we will have our last harvest. Work service will have approximately 100 individuals that will participate in our program, producing approximately 1,200 to 1,300 hours of work in the community community garden. They will pick hundreds of thousands of vegetables. We will take truckloads out, and then we will distribute it to centers.
Cucumbers, zucchini, great crop of that. Squash, butternut squash, we picked out of there. The tomatoes are just starting to come in. That 5 inches of rain kind of slowed them up a little bit, but they're starting to come on strong now. We tried plastic this year for the first time, and it helped a lot. I think it kept the plants, kept the tomatoes on top, and we didn't have much dry rot this year, so we'll do that again next year. We got the sprinkler system. I don't know if you can see the head sticking up through the weeds, but we kept it watered until we got rain, and then when we got, nothing grows until it gets the natural rain. As soon as you get that natural rain, everything just explodes. Overnight. Corn will grow overnight. That's when corn grows anyhow. We've already picked 8 rows of corn over there. The first batch is all gone. We're about a week and a half away from the next batch. So we'll be picking that next. I think we got them all, Paul. I ain't got no more room. Is it? We need that cardboard box to put the rest of the corn in, and we're done.